This channel is made possible by viewers like you. My viewers, subscribers, and patrons greatly help to keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. And if you'd like to go the extra mile, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you'll get access to what I'm working on, previews of upcoming content, and even early videos, along with other tier options for those that are interested. Thank you, and now on to the video. 63 Days is a new strategy game set in World War II. This is a title while I just started playing it, I am unsure if I want to continue with it. This is less about the game itself and more based on my personal preference. I do love strategy games, which is where I thought I might like this one, and I really love the setting, but it's one of those games that I really needed to actually try and see if it would be my cup of tea. So far I don't think this is one for me, but while saying this, there are still a bunch of things that I do like about it. The game has a really good atmosphere, and it's surprising how much it has going on as it relates to being a stealth title too. I think this might end up being a game that I appreciate, but one that I don't really find myself continuing with.
And Maria Niezaleski. My father served in the 10th Infantry Regiment from 1918, and then in the Border Protection Corps, Podole Brigade, shortly after. He was a soldier through and through. My mother, in her youth, was a dedicated independence.
So as it pertains to the gameplay, I played a bit of the first chapter. I like how you need to consider every one of your actions, the positions that you go, especially if you distract or kill an enemy. What I'm getting at is that every action has weight, because one wrong move could result in you dying, and then needing to figure out how to do it better. Something I really like is that the autosave system seems to be pretty good, so you don't really lose much progress if you end up dying. Oddly enough, this was something that was not present within the final part of the tutorial. This actually ended up being really annoying, and honestly very frustrating in that you need to sneak out of a house. The game is trying to test you and teach you stuff here, but if one of the brothers is discovered, you need to do it all over again. You cannot save, nor is there any checkpoint. I had to do this part a few times, and I found it needlessly tedious and annoying. I was relieved when it was over, and it was something I never wanted to do again. But while on the actual mission, I actually found myself having some fun with this game. This is sort of an example where the tutorial almost pushed me out of playing the game altogether.
Us like animals. We were educated in Polish only during secret classes, which were punishable by death. We had mandatory work from the age of 14 in order to...
As I pushed on, I saw that this title wasn't going to be for me, but it might just be the game or the timing. But I really liked how you could control your team and sort of give them commands, to issue 2 commands at the same time. I did this to kill 2 guards and remain undetected. This was pretty cool, and moments like this are memorable. You have to experiment in this title, and I appreciate the stealth considerations that this game had you going through. You need to consider walking slow, or if you were crawling or running. It definitely is an interesting title, but I think maybe as of right now, it's just something that I don't want to play at the moment. I think a lot of this comes down is that it seems that this game has a high learning curve, and I found myself hitting a bunch of walls early on. As such, I don't want to give a recommendation on this title, because some of this could just come down to my skill or lack of skill in this area. So what I'm going to say is that if you like the gameplay that you've seen here, and you like strategy games, then maybe give the demo a try. You might end up finding that you click with this title more than me. Either way, let me know your thoughts on it if you've given this one a try in the comments down below. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you can help to keep this channel going strong, and this allows me to be able to do more for my awesome audience. Please check out the links in the description and pinned comment for ways to support the channel. And most of all, thank you very much for watching.